Welcome to this quiet bedtime journey. Tonight we're exploring the gentle history of the oven, a familiar companion at the edges of the day. Before we begin, a calm reminder. This is a bedtime exploration designed to help you unwind. Please don't listen while driving or doing anything that requires your full attention. Let this be a quiet moment just for you. When you're ready, let's drift into the story. Imagine the soft amber glow of a fire contained within a circle of stones deep in the ancient past. Long before metal appliances and digital displays, our ancestors gathered around simple earth pits and open hearths to share warmth and nourishment. The earliest form of baking was an act of patience. Hot stones wrapped in leaves, covered with earth, and left to slowly cook grains and meats. There is a deep, primal comfort in this image. It reminds us of a time when the rhythm of life was entirely dictated by the warmth of the sun and the tending of the fire. As you picture the rising smoke and the steady, crackling wood, feel a sense of safety wash over you. The hearth was more than just a place to prepare food. It was the anchor of early civilization, a safe harbour against the cold and the dark. Let your breathing slow down to match the steady, quiet burning of that ancient flame, knowing that this simple need for warmth and comfort connects you to every generation that has ever walked the earth, reminding us of the very first sparks of human community and the shared meals that brought families together around the glowing coals. This ancient act of gathering around thermal heat set the foundation for every kitchen that would ever follow, establishing a sanctuary of safety within a wild and unpredictable world. As the embers pulse softly in your mind, feel the tension of your day melting away into the ash, leaving behind only the profound peace of a timeless, steady flame, guiding you gently into stillness. As communities settled and learned to work with the materials of the ground beneath their feet, the simple open fire evolved into something more enclosed and efficient. Ancient civilizations, from the fertile valleys of Mesopotamia to the early villages of the Mediterranean, discovered that enclosing a fire within clay or mud structures allowed heat to be trapped, concentrated, and sustained much longer. Picture a low, domed clay oven standing quietly in the corner of a sun-warmed courtyard. A small fire of dry brushwood was lit inside until the clay walls absorbed the warmth, glowing with a soft residual heat. Once the flames died down and the glowing embers were swept aside, humble dough made from crushed grains was placed directly onto the hot floor, sealed inside with a flat stone or clay lid. The oven did not roar with wild energy. Instead, it held a steady, radiating warmth, baking bread slowly and evenly as the hours passed. There is a quiet, reliable rhythm to this early technology, a testament to how human patience harnessed the Earth's natural thermal properties. As you picture the slow baking of grain in that sun-baked clay dome, let your own mind absorb that steady, comforting warmth, letting go of any rushing thoughts and allowing your breathing to settle into a deep, unhurried cadence that matches the slow cooking of bread across ancient horizons, finding absolute peace in the steady passage of time. Think of the mud brick drying slowly under a warm sky, absorbing the solar heat and locking it away to release later when the evening chills began to settle over the landscape. This was an early masterclass in thermal retention, showing how Earth could be shaped to care for human needs. Allow yourself to feel that earthen solidity supporting you, providing a heavy, grounded anchor for your thoughts as you drift further into comfort. With the advancement of masonry and architectural skill, ovens transformed from temporary clay mounds into permanent structures built of brick and stone. In regions spanning from ancient Persia and India to the bustling markets of Rome, bakers and cooks constructed domed ovens designed to retain heat for days at a time. Picture a tall cylindrical tandoor, or a heavy brick chamber glowing with a soft orange inner radiance. Fires were built deep within the cavity, heating the dense bricks until they radiated an enveloping, steady warmth. Flatbreads and meats were pressed against the inner walls or placed carefully on heated stones, cooking through the gentle, persistent embrace of radiant heat. These ovens became the beating hearts of communities, where neighbours would bring their prepared loaves to be baked in a shared communal space, weaving the daily rhythm of nourishment into the social fabric of early towns. The scent of wood smoke, baked grains, and roasted ingredients drifted through the air, creating an atmosphere of abundance and safety. Imagine the quiet clatter of wooden peels and the soft glow of embers fading into the night. Let the solid, enduring presence of brick and stone anchor your thoughts, reminding you of structures built to weather the passage of time with grace and quiet strength, anchoring your mind in a deep and abiding sense of historical security. Every brick laid in place represented an investment in tomorrow, a commitment to enduring nourishment and shared community warmth that protected against the elements. Let the heavy, insulating mass of these ancient ovens wrap around your imagination like a thick, protective blanket, sealing out any outside worries and leaving you entirely safe, warm, and deeply relaxed. In the centuries that followed, especially within the stone-walled castles and timber-framed cottages of the Middle Ages, the concept of the dedicated oven shifted back toward the great hall's hearth. While massive communal brick ovens still served towns, many individual households relied on the hearth fire, paired with heavy iron cauldrons, baking pans, and suspended spits. Imagine a vast, dark medieval hall, illuminated only by a roaring central hearth fire and sputtering tallow candles. An iron baking plate, known as a hearth tile or a Dutch oven precursor, was propped near the glowing coals, covered with a heavy iron lid onto which hot embers were shoveled to provide heat from both above and below. Cooking in this era was an exercise in constant, mindful attention, tending the wood, shifting the coals, and listening to the soft simmering of stews and the slow browning of coarse bread. It was an intimate, tactile process, requiring patience as the long evenings stretched on in the flickering light. As you picture the shadows dancing against the rough stone walls of the hall, let the warmth of the imagined hearth soothe your senses, wrapping you in a blanket of quiet, historical stillness that shields you from the chill of the outside world, letting every muscle relax completely. The rhythmic crackle of firewood and the steady scent of roasting herbs provided a sensory anchor for families gathered in the dark months of the year. Feel the flickering light play against your eyelids in your mind's eye, casting long, peaceful shadows that lull your consciousness into a state of profound restfulness, far removed from any modern haste or pressure. As the Renaissance brought new elegance and comfort to domestic architecture, the kitchen began to find its own dedicated space away from the main living areas, and specialised masonry ovens were built directly into kitchen walls. These were marvels of early domestic engineering, featuring flues, chimneys, and dedicated baking chambers separate from the open fireplace. Imagine a sunlit, whitewashed kitchen in a prosperous farmhouse, smelling of dried herbs, flour, and wood ash. A baker or cook tends to a large masonry oven, sliding a long wooden paddle into the dark, warm interior to retrieve a golden loaf of bread. The separation of the oven from the open flame meant that heat could be regulated with much greater precision, allowing for lighter pastries, delicate cakes, and evenly browned roasts. This era brought a sense of order and refinement to the preparation of food, turning the kitchen into a sanctuary of domestic productivity. Picture the soft light streaming through a small window, catching motes of flour dust dancing in the air. Let the peaceful, structured harmony of this traditional kitchen help you feel more organised and at ease, releasing the chaotic edges of your day and allowing your thoughts to settle into a clean, well-ordered space of absolute serenity. The masonry structure held warmth with quiet dignity, radiating a steady, dependable temperature that transformed raw ingredients into comforting feasts. Imagine the quiet click of a wooden latch closing tight on the oven door, sealing in the heat and protecting the baking bread, just as your mind can now seal out distractions and rest in deep tranquility. The dawn of the Industrial Revolution brought a profound transformation to how homes were warmed and how food was cooked, shifting materials from heavy stone and brick to cast iron. The invention of the cast iron stove in the late 18th and 19th centuries revolutionized the kitchen by combining the fireplace, the cooktop, and the oven into a single, highly efficient metal unit. Imagine a cozy 19th century kitchen on a brisk winter morning, anchored by a heavy, polished black iron stove. A gentle, steady hum of burning coal or wood radiates from within, warming the entire room. Inside the cast iron oven compartment, a roast or a batch of morning biscuits bakes in an enclosed, predictable environment, regulated by simple metal dampers and draft controls. The cast iron stove became the undisputed heart of the Victorian home, a reliable source of heat and comfort that families gathered around before the start of their day. Its heavy, dependable presence offered a profound sense of security. As you imagine the soft glow flickering through the iron stove's small draft door, let your muscles relax against your resting surface, feeling the same steady, restorative warmth sink deep into your bones, bringing a deep, unshakable feeling of peace. The metal radiated a consistent, dependable warmth that chased away the morning frost, symbolizing an era where human ingenuity made indoor life safer and more comfortable. Picture the dark, lustrous surface of the seasoned iron absorbing the light, grounding your awareness in its heavy, immovable stability as you drift deeper into relaxation. As societies entered the latter half of the 19th century and cities expanded, a new invisible fuel began to change the landscape of the indoor kitchen: manufactured gas. The invention of the gas oven liberated cooks from the heavy labour of hauling wood, stoking coal, and constantly managing ash. Imagine stepping into a clean, modernising city kitchen in the late Victorian era, where a sleek, dark metal gas stove stands ready against the wall. With the simple twist of a metal valve and the quick scratch of a match, a ring of small, blue-tipped flames springs to life, instantly heating the oven cavity with precise, controllable energy. No longer did a cook have to wait hours for heavy bricks or iron to reach the right temperature. The heat was immediate, adjustable, and clean. This technological leap brought a new kind of quiet efficiency and ease to daily routines, freeing up precious time and reducing household labour. Picture the calm, blue luminescence of those early gas flames flickering steadily behind a cast iron door. Let this sense of effortless modernisation wash over you, reminding you of how solutions can arrive softly to make life lighter, simpler, and infinitely more peaceful as you drift towards sleep. The clean combustion of gas represented a shift toward convenience, where human effort was respected and preserved through smart design. Allow the smooth, frictionless turning of the gas valve to inspire a sense of ease in your own mind, letting go of tasks and duties as you welcome the quiet hours of the night. The 20th century introduced another invisible marvel into the domestic sphere: electricity. As power lines stretched across towns and cities, the electric oven emerged, offering an entirely new way to bake and roast without combustion, smoke, or open flames. Picture a bright, cheerful kitchen from the mid-20th century, featuring clean enamel surfaces, chrome handles, and a control panel with simple metal dials. Inside the electric oven, hidden resistance coils glow a soft, uniform cherry red, radiating dry, consistent heat that envelops the interior in absolute stillness. There is no crackle of wood or hiss of gas, only a profound humming quiet. The electric oven represented the ultimate evolution in domestic convenience, allowing temperatures to be set with dial-guided accuracy so that anyone could bake with confidence and calm predictability. Imagine the soft click of an oven thermostat turning off its heating elements once the desired temperature is reached, maintaining a perfect, steady equilibrium. Let that sense of perfect balance and quiet control settle into your mind, easing any lingering mental turbulence and guiding you further into a state of effortless calm. The invisible flow of electricity powered a new kind of serenity in the home, free from the soot and ash of previous generations. Feel that clean, silent energy flowing softly through your own imagination, powering down your thoughts one by one until only a gentle, peaceful hum remains. In the latter half of the 20th century, human innovation took an unexpected turn into the invisible spectrum of microwave energy, introducing a companion to the traditional thermal oven that prioritized speed and convenience. Born from wartime radar technology, the microwave oven entered home kitchens as a futuristic marvel that could heat food from the inside out in a matter of seconds. Imagine a retro kitchen counter in the 1970s, illuminated by the soft green or orange glow of digital clock numbers ticking silently by. A glass turntable rotates gently within the small compartment, carrying a simple ceramic mug of milk or a bowl of soup in a slow, hypnotic circle. While traditional ovens relied on the slow, patient transfer of radiant heat through air and metal, The microwave offered an instantaneous, quiet hum of invisible energy, changing the rhythm of quick meal preparation forever. There is something mesmerizing about watching a glass plate turn in a continuous, unhurried loop behind a mesh window. As you picture that quiet, glowing circle turning round and round, let your thoughts lock onto its steady rotation, letting go of all haste, urgency, and worry as the day completely fades away. The quiet hum of the appliance provided a comforting background rhythm to modern life, a symbol of human cleverness working quietly behind the scenes. Let the repetitive, circular motion of the glass tray mirror the cyclical slowing of your own breathing, guiding you into a smooth, hypnotic state of total rest. As we moved into the 21st century, the oven evolved once more, blending traditional thermal baking with digital precision, touchscreens, and smart connectivity. Modern ovens can now sense humidity, adjust cooking times automatically, and maintain exact temperatures down to a single degree, all while integrating seamlessly into the minimalist aesthetic of contemporary homes. Picture a quiet, sunlit modern kitchen with clean lines, neutral stone countertops, and a sleek, flush-mounted stainless steel oven built seamlessly into the cabinetry. A soft LED indicator glows faintly against the dark glass, signaling that an evening meal is gently roasting within an insulated, perfectly sealed chamber. The modern oven operates with whisper-quiet fans and digital intuition, removing the guesswork from cooking and replacing it with effortless reliability. Even as technology grows more sophisticated, the core purpose of the appliance remains unchanged: to transform raw ingredients into warm, nourishing comfort at the end of a long day. Imagine the sleek, cool surface of the glass door and the peaceful silence of the modern kitchen. Allow your mind to appreciate this seamless blend of past tradition and present comfort, feeling fully supported and secure in your surroundings. The advanced engineering of today serves the very same ancient human need for warmth, nourishment, and safety that started around a circle of stones thousands of years ago. Let this continuity bring a deep sense of peace to your spirit, knowing that human comfort is an unbroken chain stretching far back into history and forward into a quiet, secure future. Pause for a moment to gather the pure sensory impressions that make interacting with an oven so deeply comforting and grounding. There is the deliberate, cool pull of the metal handle, opening the heavy insulated door to release a gentle puff of warm, fragrant air, laden with the scent of toasted grains, melting butter, or sweet vanilla. There is the soft orange glow of the internal light illuminating the glass pane, casting long, cozy shadows across the kitchen counter in the quiet evening hours. And above all, there is the patient waiting, the quiet interval of time spent resting while the oven does its invisible work behind closed doors, transforming simple elements into something whole and nourishing. In a world full of constant motion and loud demands, the oven offers a sanctuary of steady, contained warmth. It requires no rushing, it simply asks you to wait, to trust the process, and to enjoy the slow accumulation of comfort. Imagine standing before that warm, glowing window right now in your mind, feeling the gentle heat touch your face and letting all the tension of your day dissolve into the quiet air around you. The sensory memory of baking connects us to our deepest roots of domestic peace and safety, wrapping around our consciousness like a warm quilt on a cold night. Let those rich, comforting aromas and soft visual glows fill your mind, crowding out any lingering stress and leaving you completely surrounded by an atmosphere of profound well-being. As our journey through the history of the oven draws to a gentle close, the kitchen lights dim and the appliance rests once more in absolute stillness. From the ancient circle of hot stones and earth pits to the sun-baked clay domes, the roaring medieval hearths, the heavy cast-iron stoves, and the sleek, glowing digital ovens of today, this simple invention has remained the literal and emotional heart of human habitation. It is an object defined by containment, transformation, and steady, unwavering warmth, reminding us that no matter how much the world changes, our need for home, nourishment, and safety remains eternal. Now the story is complete, and the oven door is closed. All the tending and baking of the day are done, leaving behind only the soft, deep quiet of the night. Thank you so much for sharing this quiet moment with me. If you'd like more bedtime stories like this, then please subscribe now. And if there's a topic you'd love to hear as you drift off, let me know in the comments. Sleep well and be safe.